Joining me now is NSTA President Mary Gromko. Mary, thank you so much for being with us. Let's talk about this past year as president. Tell us some of the highlights.
Meeting teachers and visiting classrooms, without a doubt. From all across the nation, I try to really emphasize that when I'm coming to your city for a state science conference, I would really like to visit teachers and talk to students and so on. And not necessarily the affluent ones. I really want to see some of those poverty schools and talk to those teachers. What are their concerns? What are their needs? What are their pluses? What are their minuses?
Mary, why do so many teachers like to come to the NSTA Annual Conference?
It's exciting. Have you been in the exhibit hall? It's like, oh my gosh, your eyes will pop out of your head. I'm not kidding. But it's a way to regenerate and renew and replenish your just the gray matter that's called the brain. I think networking is another vital part of the conference, that they really want to network. If I live in California, I want to know what Connecticut and Massachusetts are doing. And here's a wonderful opportunity for that network and sharing.
So with that then, what would you tell teachers who are thinking about coming to next year's conference?
Absolutely come. You need to be up to date. You need to know the current research in just not only content, but how to teach that content. And this is the very best, premier way to learn and gather that information.
So tell us, Mary, do you have any big plans after you leave the NSTA board?
Relax. No big plans. I will always be involved in science education. There's too much at stake not to be involved. As my children would say, Mom, we gave you a retirement party, remember? Well, that word called retire hasn't entered my frame of reference yet. So I'll always be involved in science education, one way or another.
So in closing, Mary, what message do you have for this year's attendees?
Well, I really want the community to support science education. I really want them to. For example, I live in Colorado Springs, and we have military all over the place. We're the head of U.S. Space Command. We have the Air Force Academy. They are all actively involved in adopting schools, working with STEM. I want that across the nation. I want the community to take an active role in the education of their community. Some do, some do not.
All right, Mary, thank you so much for joining us.
Why, thank you.